A Korean shipbuilder built the world's largest container ship. The ship owner is HMM, Korea's only ocean shipping.
Now it's one of the world's most important shipping routes and it's blocked. A giant container ship ran aground in the Suez Canal after losing power. And at around 200,000 tons.
In March 2023, the MSC Arena embarked on its maiden voyage from Guangzhou port in China, marking a significant milestone in maritime history. Owned by the Mediterranean Shipping Company, this vessel is the first of 6 ships constructed by Yangtze Xinfu Shipbuilding Company and has been aptly nicknamed the Maritime Marvel and the Jumbo of the Sea. The MSC Arena dethroned Evergreen's Ever-A-Lot, surpassing the 24,000 TEU mark to become the world's largest container ship. How was this colossal vessel built? Just how big is it, and what can it carry? Welcome back to the channel. Relax and sit back as we take you inside the world's largest cargo ship, the MSC Arena. Construction of MSC Arena. In 2021, the Mediterranean Shipping Company, MSC, currently the leading container liner company in the world, commissioned Zhenu Yangtze Zhenu Shipbuilding Company in China to build 6 mammoth cargo ships. These new vessels would be added to the company's fleet of over 700 as part of its expansion efforts, the largest fleet expansion in history. In November of that year, construction work on MSC Arena, the largest to float on our seas yet, along with its sister MSC Tessa, officially began. Despite the sheer magnitude of the 2 vessels, the building process happened pretty quickly. In fact, MSC Arena reportedly stayed in dry dock for just 144 days, with dock assembly kicking off in June of the following year. By August 10th, the ship was floated for the very first time, marking a significant milestone. By February 2023, the MSC Arena was completed, and the building company commenced rigorous sea trials to ensure everything was shipshape before its big-awaited debut. Once the trials were done and marked as successful, it headed to the J. Shenzhou shipyard for a few final touches before it was ready for delivery in early March. Maiden voyage. The MSC Arena's first ocean-crossing journey in March 2023 was quite the itinerary. It set sail from Qingdao, then headed to Busan before making its way back to China. From there, it set off to Singapore, Italy, and Spain, passing through the famous Suez Canal along the way. On its return journey, it made stops at various ports in Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. For a ship of such colossal size, there's no doubt that MSC spent a pretty penny in construction costs. According to estimates by Offshore Energy, the shipping company spent more than $600 million on MSC Arena, along with 3 other massive ships delivered by Jiangsu Yangzhenu Shipbuilding Company in 2023. Size and capacity. So, how massive is MSC Arena? The MSC Arena is the world's largest container ship for a reason. It spans 399.99 meters across, which is about 1,112 feet and 2,011 feet, respectively. For perspective, a standard outdoor track is 400 meters around. That is how colossally long this vessel is. Unloaded, the MSC Arena weighs a staggering 240,000 tons. However, it's not its length, width, or weight that places MSC Arena at the top of the table. In fact, the cargo ship shares similar dimensions with many other vessels of its class, including the previous title holders Ever-A-Lot and OOCL Spain, as well as its sister MSC Tessa. What sets MSC Arena apart is its massive capacity. At 24,346 TEUs, it sits comfortably above Ever-A-Lot, Tessa, and OOCL Spain, which have a capacity of 24,004 TEUs, 24,188 TEUs, and 24,116 TEUs, respectively. Now, if you don't know, TEU stands for 20-foot equivalent unit, a unit of measurement used to measure the capacity of container ships and ports. 1 TEU is equivalent to a 20-foot-long container that's 8 feet tall and 8 feet wide. That means MSC Arena could fit and carry 24,346 such containers. Its unique design allows up to 25 20-foot containers to be stacked on top of each other, which is as tall as a 22-story building. Now imagine several such stacks arranged in numerous rows. That's what the MSC Arena looks like when loaded to full capacity. With the average weight of a 20-foot TEU container averaging 2,500 kilograms, you can imagine the massive weight this vessel can carry for weeks or months on the ocean. With such an impressive capacity, MSC Arena is no doubt a crucial player in today's global trade and logistics. Liberian flag. It's important to note that the MSC Arena sails under the Liberian flag, even though the owner is based in Geneva, Switzerland. Why a Liberian flag? The Liberian flag is often called the flag of convenience for good reason. The whole idea behind a flag of convenience is registering a ship or company in a country with few legal and bureaucratic restrictions and low tax rates. Liberia is one such country. In fact, it reduced its ship's registration fees back in 2000 and further dropped its tonnage tax by 75% to stand at 10 cents per ton. In addition to the low fees and lenient regulations, Liberia offers something every large shipping company wants: anonymity and protection from financial accountability. This was very attractive for shipping companies from all around the globe. Today, over 4,400 ships, about 12% of all global shipping, fly the tiny flag of Liberia. MSC Arena, along with several other vessels in the vast MSC fleet, are among the ships that fly this flag. Other flags of convenience include the Bahamas, Panama, Marshall Islands, Greece, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malta, Cyprus, and China. Exterior and design. From the outside, the vessel is truly a sight to behold with its theme of red, black, and white. The hull, which is mostly submerged in water, is red. The freeboard, the visible part of the hull, is painted black with the initials MSC displayed in white. The name of the ship, MSC Arena, is also painted in white near the bow. The main deck or superstructure is red. Stepping into the ship, it's no different from any other large cargo ship, divided into various sections for different purposes. Below the main deck are the cargo holds or bays, which carry cargo between the bottom of the vessel and the main deck. This vast open space is divided into different numbered sections, stretching from bow to stern, made to accommodate various types of cargo in a way that keeps the weight distribution stable. Containers within these sections are stacked on top of each other and secured in place using twist locks and lashing to keep the containers in place, especially when the ship encounters rocky waters. The stacking below the deck can reach several layers, with enough space for the movement of the crew and container handling equipment like cranes. Each bay also has a hatch cover that can be opened during loading and closed as the vessel is in transit. Below deck is the engine room, located towards the rear end of the ship's hull, where you'll find the massive engine that powers the vessel. Upper deck and navigation. Moving up to the superstructure, or upper deck, there is even more room for more containers. This space is sectioned by cell guides, vertical metal structures painted red, which create several rows and keep containers stacked organized for easy loading and unloading. Containers are stacked vertically within these sections and secured to each other using twist locks. The bridge, near the middle but closer to the bow, is where the ship's navigation and control systems are located. It stands taller than the container towers, providing a full, unobstructed view of the surrounding waters. The accommodation facilities, located near the rear of the ship, include the sleeping cabins, kitchen and dining hall, recreation spaces, and other crew facilities. Despite its massive size, the ship's design helps maximize space and cut down loading and unloading time at ports. Crew and operations. All ships, including container ships, have crew on board. This team usually includes officers trained to handle different operations, from navigation and engineering to cargo handling and maintenance. The number of crew members varies from vessel to vessel, depending on many factors, and can range from a dozen to hundreds. For a ship such as MSC Arena, you'd expect numerous crew members at any one time. However, with advancements in shipping and autonomous systems, fewer crew members are needed. MSC Arena typically has about 20 to 25 crew members at a time, including 6 to 14 main officers and 6 to 14 crew assistants. The crew is divided into the engine department, deck department, and stewards department, with the head of the entire operation being the captain. The crew is equipped to live at sea for months at a time and work in harmony to ensure everything runs smoothly. Technical specifications. The MSC Arena is powered by one massive 110,000 horsepower engine, allowing the vessel to reach a maximum speed of 24.5 knots, which translates to about 28 millimeters. Considering the average top speed for container ships is between 16 to 25 knots, this speed is impressive. But it's not just the top speed that's impressive, it's the fuel-efficient design. Unlike its predecessors, this vessel's advanced engine is designed to conserve as much fuel as possible. MSC Arena and its sister ship MSC Laredo also have additional smart designs to use less fuel, such as big propellers and large nozzles strategically placed along the hull to release air bubbles that create a barrier between the hull and the water, allowing it to glide with less drag. These features reduce water resistance and make the movement of the massive ship easier without extra fuel consumption. With fuel efficiency comes fewer emissions, and consequently, less environmental impact. MSC Arena is more fuel efficient than smaller container ships and can carry more load, translating to fewer trips and lower costs for shipping companies. Environmental measures. MSC Arena has several innovative environmentally conscious measures. It has a ballast water treatment system to help mitigate the impact of invasive species. Ships typically need ballast water to stay stable while sailing. This water is usually taken at one port and released at another, potentially carrying species that become invasive in the new ecosystem. The ballast water treatment system on MSC Arena removes or neutralizes harmful organisms from ballast water before it's released, reducing the risk of ecological damage. The ship also has a waste heat recovery system that captures excess heat and reuses it to power onboard processes, such as lighting and heating water. This system saves the environment and operational costs. Cargo and navigation. Navigating such a massive vessel between Asia, Europe, and the US is challenging, which is why MSC Arena is equipped with a state-of-the-art autonomous navigation system that ensures the vessel uses up to 15% less fuel than similar container ships. The autonomous system relies on strategic onboard sensors and systems to interact with the environment and optimize performance and safety. The vessel ships everyday consumer goods, focusing on heavy or bulky cargo like home appliances, furniture, solar panels, textiles, machinery, and electronics, commonly shipped from the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau, Greater Bay Area. It also frequently transports raw materials and can carry a wider variety of goods, making it adaptable to today's ever-changing market demands. Challenges and future prospects. The most significant challenge faced by the shipping industry today is the limitation of port infrastructure. As shipbuilders continually push the boundaries of container ship size, ports around the world have not advanced at the same pace. There are not many ports globally that possess the capacity to accommodate ships of MSC Arena's magnitude. This disparity significantly limits the operational range of such massive vessels. Furthermore, the training and experience required to safely navigate and manage the MSC Arena are critical components. Until more crews become adequately accustomed to operating such large ships, this will continue to be a limiting factor. Thus, the gap between the advancements in shipbuilding and the readiness of port infrastructure remains a considerable hurdle that needs to be addressed for the future of maritime logistics. Future prospects. The MSC Arena's impressive capabilities mark a significant step forward in maritime shipping, setting a new benchmark for future container ships. The advanced design and technological innovations incorporated into the MSC Arena represent a major leap in the efficiency and effectiveness of maritime transport. As shipping companies continue to seek more efficient and environmentally friendly ways to transport goods globally, the success of the MSC Arena could inspire further innovations in shipbuilding and maritime technology. This vessel sets a new standard in the industry, pushing the boundaries of what is possible and paving the way for future advancements. The MSC Arena's success not only demonstrates the potential for improved shipping methods, but also highlights the importance of continuous development in maritime technology. It is anticipated that this achievement will lead to a wave of new designs and technological improvements, ultimately contributing to a more sustainable and efficient global shipping industry. Impact on global trade. The MSC Arena's massive capacity and advanced features significantly contribute to the efficiency of global trade. By being able to carry a larger volume of goods in a single trip, it effectively reduces the number of trips that are necessary. This, in turn, lowers operational costs, as fewer voyages mean less fuel consumption and reduced labor costs. Additionally, it helps in reducing the carbon footprint associated with shipping activities, making the process more environmentally friendly. The increased efficiency can lead to more competitive shipping rates, as shipping companies can pass on the savings to their customers. Furthermore, faster delivery times become achievable due to the reduced frequency of trips, which is a substantial benefit for consumers and businesses around the world. This improvement in the logistics and supply chain process can enhance the overall competitiveness of global trade, contributing to economic growth and development on a worldwide scale. Conclusion. The MSC Arena represents a monumental achievement in maritime engineering and global logistics. Its immense size, advanced design, and unparalleled capacity make it a cornerstone of modern trade, capable of carrying over 24,000 TEUs across the world's oceans. Built with remarkable speed and precision by the Zhenu Yangzi Zhenu Shipbuilding Company, the MSC Arena showcases the pinnacle of shipbuilding technology. Its maiden voyage highlighted its capability to navigate key global trade routes, further cementing its importance in international commerce. Sailing under the Liberian flag, the MSC Arena exemplifies the strategic choices made by shipping companies to optimize operations and costs. This floating giant not only underscores MSC's dominance in the shipping industry, but also points to the future of maritime logistics, where efficiency, capacity, and technological advancements drive the global economy forward. Thank you for joining us on Factory Frontiers for this in-depth look at the world's largest cargo ship. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more fascinating insights into the marvels of modern engineering and industry.